Hi first graders, welcome back. Sorry I got cut off in the last video, but that's okay because this one picks up right where the last one left off. So what I was saying is you guys are now gonna do this all on your own. I'm gonna help you, don't worry. So in the last video, we wrote about our opinion on our favorite field trip. So we did a planning where we told the title, took a stand, described it, picked 2 reasons why, and ended it, and then we put all our planning into a draft. Today, you aren't going to write about your favorite field trip. You are going to write about your opinion on Kate's book. So your writing is going to look similar to this one, to this sample. You're going to write about your opinion on Kate's book. So think for a second, talk to mom, dad, brother, sister, whoever's home with you about your opinion on Kate's book. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was interesting? Did you think it was boring? Whatever you think, whatever your opinion is. Now, when you're sharing your opinion, make sure you give a reason why. So, I liked Kate's book because I thought it was exciting. Or I didn't like Kate's book because I didn't like Jack. Whatever your reasoning is, go ahead and share that now. Okay, I'm going to bring up Kate's book for you. I'm going to open up to the table of contents just so you can kind of see the stories we've read. We read A Letter from Kate, In the Cave, The Coin Shop, You Never Can Tell, Off for the Campsite, Jack's Tale. Sorry, that was really fast. The Visit and The Hike. Remember, the hike is where they found that cool dinosaur road. So those are the stories we've read so far. So you can use these stories in your opinion paragraph as your reasons for your opinion if you want to. Okay, so you can always come back to this part in the video if you need to. All right, take a deep breath. It's going to be easy. Now, we're going to do 2 steps of the writing process today, just like we did in our example video. So we're going to start with the planning. Okay, in Google Classroom, what you're going to find is something called a planning template. It's going to look like this. It's going to look very similar to up here. So you may either type right in here, just like I did, or you can copy this onto a piece of paper. I liked doing it on a piece of paper. That way I can see all my thoughts written out, because sometimes when I type, I'm like, what just happened? I don't remember. But when I write it, I can see it out. But totally up to you. Either way is fine with me. So what you're going to do is you're going to plan your writing for your opinion on Kate's book. So you can fill it out in here or write it on your own. So whatever your opinion is, so whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, whatever it is, you're going to type it in here. So I'm going to say, I liked it. Okay? Then you're going to describe Kate's book. So ways that you could describe it. Let's think. Go back to the story as like a little reminder. Maybe I'll go open to A Letter from Kate. You can reread this. Think about ways to describe Kate's book. So in Kate's book, Kate's writing it, right? And she's telling about the summer she spent with Nan. So that would be a good way to describe it. If you want to use something else to describe it, that works too. So you would type that in there. Now, whatever your opinion of Kate's book is, if you don't like it, totally fine. If you love it, totally fine. Your opinion, whatever you want. You're going to tell me 2 reasons why. So reason number 1 could be, I thought it was awesome when they found the dinosaur bone. Or I really liked going to the coin shop. Whatever your reasons are, tell me why. 2 of them. Okay? And then your last thing you're going to type in here or write it on paper, end it with a zinger. Kate's book is the best book ever. Everyone should read Kate's book. Don't read Kate's books. I didn't like it. Whatever your zinger is, go right ahead and write it. So remember, this is your planning sheet. Your planning sheet is just little ideas. Okay? You don't have to write in complete sentences here. Okay, so when this is filled out, you can either submit this to me or you can save it on your own computer or save your own piece of paper, because our next step in the writing process, and you're going to do this on your own, is to draft. So you're going to take whatever you wrote in your planning worksheet. I'll delete this so you can have it all for yourself. You can have your own opinion. Whatever you wrote in here, remember just your little thoughts, you're going to turn it into complete sentences with a capital at the beginning of every sentence and a period. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you what your draft is going to look like. This is going to look a little bit different than my sample because you're going to write a letter to Kate. Love letters. So this one you can't do on Google Classroom. You can't go in the Google Doc. You're going to have to handwrite it, which is fantastic because I love seeing your writing and you guys all have beautiful handwriting. So I'm very excited for you to handwrite it. But this is what it's going to look like. You're going to start right here where it says Dear Kate. When we write a letter, we start with Dear blankety blankety blank. In this case, you're writing Dear Kate. Now, after you write Dear Kate, you come down to the next line. Okay? So Dear Kate at the top, down to the next line. Then you're going to indent, remember, start with a capital letter, write your first sentence, end with a period. Follow your planning guide. You're going to take a stand, describe the book, give me 2 sentences, and end with a zinger. I will also add this onto Google Classroom too. You don't need a title for this part because it's going to be Dear Kate for now. Starting sentence where you state your opinion, 2 reasons for your opinion, use the word because, and then an ending sentence. All right? That's your zinger. I'll put that up on Google Classroom. The other thing I'm going to put up that might help you with your draft when you do that are some sentence starters. Now these you can use to give your reasons or to start when you take your stance. So I have some sentence starters here. This one says the best book ever is, if you think Kate's book is best book ever, the best book ever is Kate's book. I like or I do not like blankety blankety blank. This book is fun because blankety blankety blank. Kate describes is right here. So if you want to talk about a specific thing that Kate talks about in her book, like the campsite or when they went hiking, things like that, then you could use Kate describes. And then this last one says, you will like this book because. This one's a good one to use for your reasons when you start giving one of your reasons. Okay? So I'll put this up on Google Classroom to help you with your writing as well. So, to recap, I know that was a lot. Your task today is to think about your opinion on Kate's book. Okay? Here's Kate's book. We've read a bunch of stories from it. What's your opinion? What do you think about Kate's book? Then you're going to take your opinion and you're going to plan for your paragraph. You're going to take a stand. Tell me, do you like it? Do you not like it? Tell me about Kate's book. Tell me your 2 reasons for your opinion, and then end with a zinger. Then you're going to take your planning, remember just quick thoughts on your planning, turn it into sentences that you're going to have to write on your own. It won't work on this Google Doc, but this is what it should look like. You're going to start with Dear Kate, blankety blankety blank. And you can use, I'll put this on Google Classroom, these sentence starters to help you. I know this is a lot, but I know you guys are fantastic writers, and you can do this. Okay? Go back and watch the example. If you need help, you can dojo me, Google Classroom, message me, whatever you need, let me know and I can help you. But that's your task, okay? Very excited to read your writing, very excited to hear your opinions. I'll see you soon. Let me know if you need help. I believe in you. Bye, guys.